So placing some more capacity work into our posterior day, we're going to go with some dynamic movements. We're going to challenge position and posture, and then we're going to get that heart rate up even higher, try to fatigue those positions as we move into these pillar posture positions. We want to be able to hold our position, our spine, our posture good, not just when we're fresh, but also when we're fatigued. Form breaks down when we're fatigued. We can challenge those attributes inside the gym.
Same kind of stuff we do on the range. We run a little stress course, make guys run 100 meters.
Exactly.
Now run a 6-plate rack. It's the same thing. Now we do the exact same thing in the gym. But for me, the focus is, can I do all the exercises correctly in the proper form without letting my ego get involved? And now I tweak something. It's a one movement to the other movement to the other movement. Keep going back and forth, but it's a good form to good form to good form all the way through. I'm not going to be able to speak to this whole thing, but it's kind of the whole point.
That's the point.
Trying to get my heart rate elevated as much as we can. That's what everybody asks. What do you do for hard cardio? And lift weights faster. And then we do breath hold training. It's the same thing, man. But for me, really good use of movement, generating power off the floor, grip, cardio, everything just combined into one. As long as I'm being safe, it's all good.
Yeah, let's get into it. So going with a double dumbbell swing here as we load these positions, DJ is going to be violent and he's going to be vertical. He's going to load back into his hips and he's going to take this straight up overhead. Loading into the hips, straight up overhead. We're going to get 8 of these, loading back to the hips, driving up. He's connecting the dots with his big toe down into the ground, squeezing his glute to the top so he's not extending in his lower back, taking these dumbbells up overhead as he receives them down into his hips, redirects them back up overhead. Let's get one more. Money, sit those down. Violent, getting our heart rate up. He's still trying to be in control of what his heart rate's doing. Then we're going to immediately go on a short rest into a farmer's carry. Here's going to be nice and tall, holding that posture, owning each step, feeling those toes roll through extension, squeezing his glutes as he's walking. We're going for roughly about 30 feet here. Trying to make sure he keeps his feet on those equal train tracks so he's not walking on a balance beam. Sitting them down safely, safe into an exercise, safe out. And then from here, we're going to jump in and get a little bit more dynamic, getting our heart rate up in a more controlled environment using a bike setup with this movement. Your mic is on. Don't breathe too hard. We're going to have DJ go all out for 20 seconds using a bike setup here, wrestler's bike. This isn't fun.
No. Ready?
Go for it. Jerry. Good. Reset. Reset. As we walk back to get the next set, big thing I try to push when it comes to training is resetting each time. Instead of trying to say rest so much, trying to get that aspect of reset. Reset the system. The faster we can get back online, the better we can be more prepared for the next bout, whether that's in the training room, on the range, whatever it is. The shorter we can keep our rest so that we get back to it, it becomes more of an actionable item. Resetting, get the system back online, getting back ready to go.
Absolutely. Send it again.
As you can see, DJ just did, he's resetting the system, clearing system, almost like getting that big breath, forceful exhale, get things back online instead of you just being there like a labored breath. It's more of an actionable item. Big breath, forceful exhale, reset, back online.
You know the same thing on a flat range the other day. Bill drills out of the holster, stress is there, the buzzer. I tell the guys to do an audible breath. Like, hit the buzzer. Bingo.
Exactly.
Reset my system after each one.
It's almost like it puts you in control rather than your breath just being this thing you're constantly trying to catch up. Like, stop. Take your moment. Back in.
To me, posture is a big one too. Across the finish line, you see a bunch of guys, I used to do it too. Stand up.
Yep.
Stand up, be positive. Upright, vertical. Now I'm ready to go.
Good.
I want to be able to crush my posture.
Let's get it. Start out smooth, ease into the movement, driving. Taking these dumbbells up vertical. It's almost like a closed hallway. He's not swinging them out far away from his body. He's staying in this closed hallway position, taking them straight up vertical. Just taking almost like that kettlebell swing thought process, that bilateral swing with a more vertical element of taking these dumbbells up overhead as we start to get more fatigued, being safe overhead, locking our glutes, staying tight through our core. Going right into the farmer's carries, everything's locked in, good posture, good position, as DJ said. Fatigue starting to set in, but his posture is getting better. At no point is he breaking down in form. Locked in, taking our time, slowing our body down. Really owning these moments, controlled breathing. If we can nasal breathe only, even better. From there, DJ's trying to reset the system quick as he gets right back on that bike. Resetting the system, you kind of hear him breathing through his mic, in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, trying to get back online so he can give this bike everything he can. Reset. You hear DJ breathing, resetting his breath. He's in control of the moment. He's in control of his body, really trying to make the most of these rest periods. They're a little bit shorter with this sort of capacity, movements compounding on top of each other. So we're just trying to manage fatigue, control our posture, as DJ said.
Phils, it's Monday. Any more questions you guys have, check out the G-Bus Performance Program. Keep following Vernon. Builds them every day for 5 years. It's by far the most comprehensive program I've ever been a part of. Definitely changed my life. Give it a shot. Let us know how you're doing.